This is Gaylord Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Oklahoma Sooners. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
The Sooners head coach told me here in the pregame they are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Sooners offense to go on the attack first. Jamal Roberts. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, it always seemed to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know, there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. And I think it's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, and it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old, great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now of good old Marcus Dupree.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
The run inside. It's Russell. Stopped right there.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Dropping back, it's Hill. He'll throw it. Finds us back in the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The ride. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first. It's dropped after taking the hit. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Leaves it in his belly. Nowhere to go. The ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football all over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Bentley. Turns it upfield. After the filthy move, he's got room. Turns it on down the left side. Into the house. Touchdown Sooners. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Trying to get the corner. Got the first himself. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Out wide right, it's Brown. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air, it's Hill. Finds his man in the middle. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Oh, pressure's coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
I love the discipline of this defense. Not just playing run, right? They know it could be a pass in this situation. Pinning their ears back, getting to the quarterback, taking away all that small stuff. All the stuff, the easy access, the free release. Nice job of nice discipline by this defense.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Quick give. It's Blaylock. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Long way to go on 2nd down. From the gun. It's complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Off to the races to the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. But I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Out wide left, it's Brown. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the give off the left side.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Sets his feet. It's Hill. He lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Fresh set of downs going up top. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Roberts. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun. Wants to pass. Left side is Thomas. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Fresh set of downs going to the air. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. And the Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking downfield, it's Bentley. Out wide left, it's Roberts. Could not make his way to the corner.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Man, what a nice touchdown run, and this is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease, and then the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point was good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Russell. He's past the marker. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Left side, it's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Second and long here. To the air, it's Hill. Finds his target. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on third. Out wide left, it's Parker. Runs through a man, and he might have space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Caught, it's Brown.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Razorbacks take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's first and 10. Left side, it's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Arkansas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Woo, we needed that. They needed to punch the ball in the end zone. They needed to cut this to a 2-score game, and they needed some positive momentum. Something going well, something to point to at half to say, guys, we got a chance. That drive, they put it together. Nice job by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bentley. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roberts. Good gain there. Picks up the first down, and now maybe this offense attacks before the half. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Drops back on first down. Pulls it in. It's Thomas. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
They're all over it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Run for it, it's Parker. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
2nd and 1, and they're going to make them line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. Run ends there.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big...
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's loose on the right. Touchdown Razorbacks. And here they come almost all the way back.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Throws to the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
He'll pull it down. Looking for room at the 25. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Straight ahead, it's Blaylock. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback changing the play.
Slide. Western. Spider over.
Back to throw. It's Bentley. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. That one just came off his hand badly.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
On the nasty move, and now he's got room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Russell. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. On play action. Buying time to his right. Rolling right and going deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Bentley. Right side, it's Blaylock. Breaks into the open. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Blaylock. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He now has 53 yards on the ground so far, and he is closing in on that 1,200-yard mark for the season. On the run, it's Blaylock. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. After the run, now to throw. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that, man. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defenses.
There's a crease.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quick give. It's Robinson. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Xavier again. Got enough space. Touchdown Sooners. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this quarter. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Tight end now in motion. Running inside. It's Russell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
The Razorbacks are marching down the field. Drops back. It's Hill. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Touchdown, Razorbacks! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
He will be stopped short, just shy of the goal line, and the 2-point conversion attempt will fail. He'll bring it out. It's Provo. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. With the draw, it's Blaylock. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Second down, gonna throw it. Still looking to his right. He's gonna run it. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. This could be the biggest play of the game so far. 3rd down and 2. Fires left. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They punt it away on 4th down. Searching for space. No room to bring it back. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. This offense trying to keep the momentum going. They scored the last time they had it. The defense got it back for them, and now a chance to take the lead. That pass is incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, look here on second down. He'll try the left side. He's past the 30. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They'll need a bunch on second down. Looking to pass. It's Hill. He'll get rid of it. Wide open downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Second down to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. He's now up to 66 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Knocked down immediately. Timeout called on defense. 2:05 remaining on the clock, so they're hoping to save a few seconds once we get to the 2-minute mark. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. He missed it. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
Wants to throw. It's Hill. Look out! Out wide right, it's Parker. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, it's Roberts. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on